What's going on, my good people? Do a little bit of reading tonight. I ain't done no reading in a while. So, I'll read from the Message Bible. Deuteronomy 17, 14, and chapter 20. When you enter the land that God, your God, is giving you, and take it over and settle down, and then say, I'm going to get me a king like all the nations around me. Make sure you get yourself a king whom God, your God, chooses. Choose your king from among your kinsmen. Don't take a foreigner, only a kinsman. And make sure he doesn't build up a war machine, amassing military horses and chariots. He must not send people to Egypt to get more horses, because God told you you'll never go back there again. And make sure he doesn't build up a harem, collecting wives who will divert him from the straight and narrow. And make sure he doesn't pile up a lot of silver and gold. This is what must be done when he sits down on the throne of his kingdom. The first thing he must do is make himself a copy of this revelation on a scroll, copied under the supervision of the Levitical priests. That scroll is to remain at his side at all times. He is to study it every day so that he may learn what it is to fear his God, living in reverent obedience before these rules and regulations by following them. He must not be proud or arrogant, changing the commands at whim to suit himself, or making up his own versions. If he reads and learns, he will have a long reign as king in Israel, he and his sons. Whew, that was deep and touching. I like that. I've been under the weather, y'all. But anyways, I wanted to read that word for word. I want to offer a little bit of context. I hear that a lot of black men can't read. I hear that a lot of black men can't read. So we have a lot of kings, because they say, like, if the king, like, if you do these things, like, you can reign long as king, but you got to learn how to read. That's a real basic skill, because a man that learned how to read can now learn something else. You can't shortstop yourself at reading, man. I'm telling you, y'all better go through my videos and watch that video when I was telling that story about my dad, me growing up, and I love my dad to death, but we had a talk when I got to a certain age at 40. And we had a conversation, and I asked him why he never learned how to read. Man, my dad is a brilliant man, but he did not learn how to read. So he didn't fill out job applications. He didn't go to school. And like, my dad learned electrical work, how to do plumbing, how to do carpentry, how to do all this stuff, just by watching and like reading, looking at books that have pictures. That's how he figured out how to do it. He kind of cheated the game because he was smart in another way. But that's the thing, man. You shortcut yourself, man, when you don't learn how to read. And man, that kind of hurt my feelings. Like, black men don't know how to read at them numbers? Man, I'm not even finna lie to you and give you the statistics. But it's a lot of black men out here that secretly do not know how to read and comprehend. Read and comprehend. Like, before you start learning to comprehend, you got to first learn how to read. It's read and comprehend. It's not comprehend and then read. Hey, man, with education, man, you can get a lot further in your life. But if you cannot read, it's no way that you can get educated, man. People going to always steal from you. If you can't read or count, they going to double steal from you. But if you can't read, they're going to put a contract in front of your face. They're going to tell you a number. Matter of fact, they're going to have some money. They're going to put the money right there because they know you don't know how to read. And even if you did know how to read, you don't know how to comprehend this foolishness they got in this paperwork. So they're just going to put the money in front of you. And you going to look at the money. And you going to ignore this contract that signs away your life and your name. Your name. Your name. So what I'm saying is, right up in here, man, it's hard to be a proper king when you don't know how to read. You're going to be plexed up with everybody. Because they're going to challenge you because you don't know how to read. And you're going to be mad because you don't know how to read. But it will be crucial for you to go ahead and learn how to read so you don't have to fight these old battles. My dad had been married. My dad's been married 4 times. And I'm sure my mama challenged him. I'm sure like, bruh, he said he didn't learn how to read because, like, women would shame him through his life. This is the thing that men have to get past. You got to get past shame. Okay, maybe they right, nigga. You can't fucking read, nigga. That's a big fucking issue. Don't be mad about it. Learn how to fucking read. 7-year-olds know how to read. Stop playing. You sit here, you and a 7-year-old the same fucking person because you never learned how to read. They don't know how to comprehend because they still childish in nature and you don't know how to fucking read. So all you know how to do is comprehend, but you can't read. So you can't even help the kid. You and the kid the same person. I don't care what age you are. If you do not know how to read, you're the same age as the kid. The kid can't comprehend. The kid can read, but the kid can't comprehend. You, the adult, you can comprehend, but you cannot read. These people be going to church. They sit in a church and do not know how to read. It's faith and works. You cannot do this shit without both. And how you going to do anything if you don't know how to read? I'm not shaming people, but it says here, let me read that again for those that didn't hear that. If he reads and learns, he will reign. He will have a long reign as king in Israel. He and his sons. Boy, don't you want your sons and daughters to be prosperous? Better learn how to read. Man, my dad always shortcut himself because he did not know how to read. Imagine a man that knows high corporatry, damn near know how to put together a house by himself, can fix any type of car, can do all this stuff. But because he didn't know how to read, he couldn't go to school and fill out them applications and learn how to do the stuff and get the certifications. Because he did not know how to read. You done cut yourself off from the whole workforce. Just because you don't know how to read, you sit here arguing with your woman. You be like, man, you want me to make more money. You want me to take care of the family. Yes, nigga, that's what you said you was going to do. Why we sit here arguing about something you said you was going to do in the beginning when you didn't have sex with me yet? Yeah, she wants you to do better. Get out of here. You don't know how to read? Come on, bro. You out here making kids and don't know how to read? Stop playing. Goddamn kid reading fucking child books to you. Stop playing. Hell, you gonna read? Y'all don't even read to y'all kids? Stop playing. Bro, that hurts my heart, bro. When I was saying back 16, almost 14 years ago, when I was saying in 2008, in 2009, I'm not arguing with no more people that don't have passports. At that point, African Americans in this country had 5% of African Americans in this country had passports. 5%. And so I said, I went online and said, I'm not arguing with no more people that don't have passports. I shamed people into going to get to spend $99 to no, don't go and buy the Jordan drop. Go get a passport, broski. One day we might need to get up out of here. See what they doing. One day we might need to get up out of here. And you might need a passport. And people sat here and got mad at me and called me bougie. Because I was traveling and seeing things. But you know what I saw? One thing in every country that I went to, the men were in charge. And then we got black men in America. And then we have black men in America sit here and women saying, nigga, take charge like you said you was going to do. And you be like, no, it's so hard outside. That's what y'all sound like to me. It's so hard. They want me to like pay all the bills. That should be the goddamn case, man. You should be working for everybody in your family to be good. You out here working for yourself. Stop playing. Some of y'all sitting up under a tree, wasting time. Some of y'all out here thugging and bugging with y'all pants down by y'all ankles, wasting time. Don't even know how to read. Sitting up under a tree, but don't know how to read. You out here so gangster, you'll kill anybody. But you won't get up in that goddamn library and say, hey, I'm shamed because I'm fucking 27 and I don't know how to read. You'll kill somebody because they laughing at you because you can't read, but you won't get past the shame and go and say, hey, I don't know how to read. I'm sick. That cough is me sick. But if you kill somebody because they offend you and you don't take care of the offense, like the offense is real, and you sit here mad at the offense, man, shut up. Shut up. Why is you mad at somebody that can't read? Imagine you sat here and you made all these kids and they gang up on you. And you be like, man, you trying to tell us what to do. You don't even know how to read. And you get mad at kids and beat on the kids. But you won't say, you know what, y'all right. And go and learn how to read. Read? Man, look at here. Let me read that again. One more time. Black men. It's time to stand up, king. And that's why I used to hate when people call me king. Hey, bro, don't call me king, bro. I'm good. But then I was talking to my uncle one day, man. He invited me over, man. My uncle almost 65 years old, 60-some years old. And my uncle got like an 8-year-old and a 7-year-old. So he got like kids that are my age that are around 45. Then he got kids that are around 19. Then he got kids that's 8. And so we over there, man, it's by 40 people. All that came from his nut sacks. And he said, look here, man, it's my kingdom. He said, look at them. Everybody got their manners about them. Everybody taking care of their business. He said, this is the kingdom that I intended to build. And guess what? Everybody, it was ex-wives up in there. The ex-wives even come over and hang out. Bring all the kids, the whole family together. He said, look, even if she an ex-wife, we got to make sure she all right. Even if she got, we got to make, man, I'm talking about real men shit, dog. When you go to another country, bro, the women are not running the country. And the men say, oh, man, I don't know what we're going to do. The men take care of it. The men are responsible for the old ladies, the older people, all the old people. They're responsible for all the kids, all the women. In every country I done been to, and in black African Americans, you are a nation of people. You are a people that went through something very specific in this country. You are a nation. You are a people. It is time for you to learn how to read and start taking care of your women, your old people, and your children. Sorry, that's what God's telling you to do. It's right here in the Bible. Peace out.